All right, well, we've heard a lot of opinions on Biden's speech last night. Now it's time to get our company's thoughts and give him a grade. Joining us now with their red pens is National Memo Editor-in-Chief Joe Conason and Turning Point contributor and Republican strategist Erin Elmore. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
All right, here's how this is going to work. I want to grade President Biden and Senator Tim Scott specifically on style and then on substance. So we'll go 1-1 for each of them. If we have time, we'll do other things. I want you to give me a grade from A to F, and I want you to give me a quick reason why. So I want to get through a lot of these, so stick with the plan here. Joe, I'm going to actually, you know what? Sean is going to play with us too, so I'm going to start with Sean. I'll give you the starting point. Sean, how do you grade President Biden's speech on style?
Style, I'll give him a B+. Maybe even an A-. A speech, anyone can give. Well, not everyone. He gave a good speech. He looked good. He was alert. I'll give him a A-, B+.
Okay. Joe?
I agree with that. I think he delivered it extremely well. He didn't sound at any time as if he were reading from a prompter. He was coherent, lucid, and full of substance.
Okay. Erin?
I give it more of a C. The second facelift is definitely an A. I'm going to give it a P for platitudes because there were a plenty of those, and there were not one but two teleprompters. So congrats, big clap. You read a teleprompter like a big boy.
Hey, it's not easy to read a teleprompter, I'll tell you that. I would definitely give him an A+ for style. I think that he did well on style, and it was a long speech. So not everyone can give a speech well. Okay, moving on to substance. Sean, how do you think the president did on substance?
This is where I think Joe and I are going to disagree. I mean, on substance, as a conservative, I mean, I don't see anything else but an F. It was irresponsible to talk about the spending without the consequences, to tell people that the deficit's not going to go up and your taxes are not going to be affected is just misleading the American people.
I'm sure you're not giving him an F.
He wasn't trying to make you happy, Sean, and so he gets an A for making you unhappy. He had a lot of substance in his speech. He explained everything he wanted to do extremely well, and he laid out a plan for paying for it, whether you or others like it or not. I think it's a strong plan.
Are you giving it?
Well, I should take 30% of his time, just like the Democrats want to take 30% of our money. So, sorry, you're not allowed to talk anymore. 30% of your time goes to me. I give him a W for the welfare state that he wants to create, which will be cradle to grave welfare. And talking about substantive issues, there's one big thing missing, and that was any conversation about the border. So, cool story, but it's not that true. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, I'd give him a D on substance. Not as low as Sean on the F, but definitely D on substance.
I'm taking Lindsay's class. She's an easy grader.
All right, we're going to move on to Senator Tim Scott, who gave the Republican rebuttal last night. Sean, how do you grade him on style?
Okay, on style, I think he sounded great. I thought the backdrop was not the best. The two flags, I mean, so if you just listen to him, great job delivery-wise. The stories were compelling. The backdrop, I think, was, it was sort of like very Washington.
Nope.
I thought for the most part he came off very well. He was, fairly charming. Seemed to be conciliatory in most of what he said, which was probably the right approach for.
What grade do you give him?
A B+. I give him a B+.
A B? Okay. All right. Erin, for style,
I give him an A.
give
Sean, you got to cool it with making fun of people's backgrounds. I got the fakest background of all time over here, and I've been getting yelled at on social media for like 6 months. So I have some PTSD when it comes to the backgrounds. I loved his speech. I only got to listen to it. I didn't get to see it, but I give him an A on his speech, and I really like the cotton to Congress in one lifetime. I thought that was really impactful.
Yeah.
All right. I definitely give him an A. I like that he wasn't critical, but he was direct. I thought that was good. All right. Before we go, real quick, because I only have about a minute left, what was one thing that you thought was the pivotal moment in the speech?
Can I just, real quick, I got to say, though, I got to say this. A+ on substance. Tim Scott hit it out of the park. The substance of what he delivered is something that every Republican, every conservative should write down and mimic. He was on point, and I was proud as a conservative to see how he delivered that message.
For Tim Scott, substance for Tim Scott.
Well, I had a problem with what he said about Georgia because we disagree about that. But I thought,
Yes.
Well, no, that's not why I disagree with it, Sean. But, as I said, I think his substance in terms of responding to the president was kind of quaint.
What grade do you give Tim Scott for substance?
Sorry, I kind of touched on substance last time. I got so caught up with the other part of the conversation.
I felt like we did.
I give him an A. I thought it was really, really great.
All right.
I think we lost Erin. All right. Appreciate you guys weighing in. Oh, all right. Well, appreciate you guys weighing in. Hope to have you back soon.
All right, guys. Up next, we're going to tell you why. Thank you. We're going to tell you why Arlington County, Virginia, is designing a new logo after the old one was canceled by woke activists.